Hi guys, happy Saturday. Today I'm going to be reading a scripture out of Hebrews 10, and I'm going to be focusing on verse 10. But at the beginning it says, the old system under the law of Moses was only a shadow, a dim preview of the good things to come. So it goes on to say how the sacrifices under the law of Moses were repeated again and again, year after year, but they were never able to provide perfect cleansing for those who came to worship. So this is talking about, when people would want to be cleansed, or how do I say that? Take away sins or whatever. I'm sorry, they would come and bring in the animal sacrifices to, wash them, to cleanse them. But it says in the beginning of this chapter that the sacrifices were repeated over and over again, and it was never enough until Jesus came. So this is why he came. So it goes on to say in verse 10 that for God's will was for us to be made holy by the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ once and for all. So guys, this is powerful because Christ's sacrifice, him dying on the cross for us, dying in our place, is finished. He is seated at the right hand of the Father, and it's just amazing how Christ's sacrifice once and for all, like his sacrifice is good for all time. Like it's not this thing that we have to come to the Father every single time we sin and like offer animal sacrifices. Like we have to reflect on the thought that Jesus died on the cross for us and it is finished. Like it is done. Like him dying on the cross for he took our place. That is enough. And this is why he did it. So we can have a relationship with the Father. So we can have access. We can to the throne of him, like to the throne of grace. Like we can come boldly and we can remember that we are in right standing, that we are the righteousness of God because Jesus came for that purpose. Like that was God's will at the very beginning. So today, just reflect on that thought, because every time I think about Jesus dying on the cross for me, it obviously brings me to tears. I get so excited, and just not excited in a way like, oh my gosh, Jesus died for me, but I'm just so grateful. And I get excited out of that thankfulness. My excitement comes out and I start crying and I just get so emotional, and I love it so much. I'm like, I love you, Jesus. Thank you for dying in my place. Like, thank you for dying for me, for giving me life, for making me whole, for taking my place, because we have a relationship with Jesus, with the Father. Like we know him and we are blessed because of that. So today, just remember that your guilty conscience and everything has been sprinkled with Christ's blood to make you clean. And you're literally like there's nothing holding you back from having a relationship with the Father. Like he loves you and he knows you, and it's just a great reminder today to just remember that, to just reflect on that thought that and this is just a great chapter because it goes on to say, like, it starts off with Christ's sacrifice, dying for us, and like once and for all, like he covered it all, like where before under the law of Moses it was impossible. And then it goes on to say like a call to persevere. Like this is the chapter that says that it's a reminder to persevere, to keep going. And anyway, Hebrews chapter 10 is just amazing. It literally ends with, so do not throw away this confident trust in the Lord. Remember the great reward it brings you. I get so fired up. Patient endurance is what you need now so that you will continue to do God's will. Then you will receive all that he has promised. So guys, if anything, just go read chapter 10, Hebrews chapter 10. It is amazing. It is so good and encouraging. But yeah, just have a great day. Bye guys.